Today I'm going to be analyzing step by step how I entered this trade on GBP JPY on Friday to get 1% on my personal account and challenge account with Funded Engineer. Stick around to the end. It's a very simple step by step process using break and retest, breakouts, and price action. So here's the trade we took. We ended up getting just about 10 pips on GJ. We took it at 9:45 Eastern time, New York time. Before we start, I just want to outline 3 things I look for before I enter trades. The first one is a break of structure. Very simple. The next one is that break of structure has to be into clean range. For me, generally that means 20 plus pips of clean range. The last thing I look for is a grab of the lows, a retest, or a wick down, and I'll explain that as I go. So if we have a look at this 15-minute time frame, if we think about the first step, break of structure, first of all, we can identify is a level of resistance right here at 189.120 because this 15-minute closed bullish, the next one closed bearish, and we created an area of resistance. So that is step 1. We have broken our structure because the next candle closes above that level of resistance. Simple as that. So the next thing, step 2, if we want to look to the left, a bunch of wicks to the left here, which is about 7 or 8 pips. I am not going to go in and try and enter straight away because in the past, prices rejected these levels right here between these wicks once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. There's a very good chance price may hover around here, but we're going to reject this level. Until we break above these wicks, that's when we have our 32, 31 pips of clean range. In between these wicks, I'm not looking to enter. If there were less wicks, then maybe we could look for a wick fill. This is a rejection. This isn't a wick fill. So we have step 2. We have 20 plus pips of clean range. So the next thing I want to look for, step 3, is some sort of a liquidity grab, retest, a wick down, whatever that may mean to you. I want to see price pull back into a level, grab lows. I want to see a retest back into this level before a continuation. Before this breakout, you can see there's a level right here marked by this candle wick, which we've went and smashed through the lows. Before that even, we can see there's heaps of lows right here that have also been grabbed. If we then continue forward, we can continue to see this very nice sort of pullback and rejection on these wicks and this candle right here. So we have this massive liquidity grab and then price pushes up, comes back and retests that low. If we draw this out, we're going to look at a push. We're grabbing liquidity, price pushes up and then comes back to retest those levels. The next thing we want to see is price break these highs. So what I did was I looked at entering a buy stop at the break of this high. We have all 3 steps. The next candle, we can see we obviously went and broke the highs. This was in the first 5 minutes of this new 15-minute open. So at this stage, our stops are currently at about 32 pips below this previous candle low. We're looking at a level of resistance right here at this sort of support previously here. I'm looking at this wick up here. That's maybe an area where we can look to TP. There's no reason to close. We still closed above this level. We still have a very nice market structure, still a very good high probability chance that price is going to continue to push bullish. Only if this 15 closed back below this level is when we think about managing risk. We have a new hourly open. Next candle, we push to about here. This stage, I'm going to trail my stop. We've broken these highs, hit these levels here, which we could reject at. Holding this when this candle flips, that's hope. That's not a trading strategy. That's not following a plan. I need to be thinking about what price is actually doing. So we're coming nicely to fill this range. As you can see, next candle we push and we exited it at about here at about 10, 11 pips. The reason I closed here was because there was a lot of noise to the left here. We also didn't have a wick down on this hourly open. So we just pushed straight away. So there's a decent chance price could come back. But we had the structure beforehand that shows we don't need more of a retest. Break of structure, clean range, look for the liquidity grab, the wick down, the retest, whatever you want to call it. And there's my 1%. So here's the trade we took. We can see on the Funded Engineer challenge account, it was 7.5 lots and we're looking at about 1% gain, $455, just a bit less than 1% gain. And we ended up getting just about 10 pips. So very simple, easy 1%, slowly building to pass this challenge.